So we're gonna do a book haul and a shelf together. A shelf.
He's coming up.
Putting the books on the shelf. What is up? Let's feel this bad boy up. Here are some new books that I got recently. So that's gonna go on here. Let's do that. It is actually gonna go over here with my Kristen Hannah stack. So now that that's there, let's, such a lovely family. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom in Washington, D.C. and with a house full of friends, neighbors, and their beloved 3 adult children, the Calhouns are expecting another picture perfect celebration, but a brutal murder transforms the yearly gathering into a homicide scene and all the guests into suspects.
Be my guest, be my guest.
Put our
my service to the test. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It is okay. Turn around.
Listen, as long as you don't never try and put me there, we good.
Put you where?
The friend zone. That's the most dangerous zone to be in.
The friend zone. Well, that's where you're about to go back into.
Back into?
You know you used to be friend zone.
Man. Was I friend zone or were you friend zone?
Same shit. The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. We'll go with the other Abby books. The Garnett Girls. I'm excited for this one. It is Love Makes You Do Things You Never Thought You Were Capable Of. Forbidden, passionate, and all-encompassing. Margot and Richard's love affair was the stuff of legend, but it was also ultimately doomed. But when Richard walked out, Margot locked herself away, leaving her 3 daughters, Rachel, Imogen, and Sasha, to run wild on the gorgeous island they call home. Now, years later, the sisters and the mother are together again, but beneath the surface, changes are brewing. The eldest, Rachel, feels held hostage by responsibilities for Sandcove, their beloved but crumbling family house. She longs to return to her London home and the life she's made there. As for Imogen, the dreamy middle child, she feels the pressure to marry her kind, considerate fiance. Even when her life is taking an unexpected romantic turn, one that is making her question everything bless you, about herself she thought she held true. And wild, passionate Sasha, the baby, trapped between her increasingly alienated family and her controlling husband, has unearthed the secret behind Richard's departure. When she reveals it, the effects are devastating. I'm gonna just get this one over with because not many people like this, but I did. Got hooked. James has always had one agenda: destroy his enemy, Peter Michaels. When Peter's 20-year-old daughter, Wendy, shows up in James's bar, he sees his way in, seduce the girl, and use her for his revenge. It's the perfect plan until things in James's organization begin to crumble. Suddenly, he has to find the traitor in his midst, and his plan for revenge gets murkier as James starts to see Wendy as more than just a pawn in his game. Put that one down there. Another series, The Four Horsemen. When, whoa.
What happened?
Wow.
What?
Did you get suspended?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Mama, why did you turn off the light?
I did not.
Yes, you did.
When pestilence,
Working.
pestilence The first of the horsemen comes for Sarah.
Oh shoot.
Can't see.
Sarah Burns town. One thing is certain. Everyone she knows and loves is marked for death. Unless, of course, the angelic looking horseman is stopped. Which is exactly what Sarah has in mind when she shoots the unholy beast off his steed. I read a lot about this on the internet. They say it's good. So add that to that.
So me the Wi-Fi went out.
I ain't gonna lie to you, B.
But you ready for bed?
It ain't gonna be much longer.
Okay.
And I don't have nowhere to go. Can I show you book 2, How Much I Love You?
You should restart your Xbox too?
Hmm?
You restart your
Yeah, I got the
Xbox too?
third book in the Bully
Me too.
series. So that's gonna go over there. Never vacation with your ex. I married my ex. Come on, Trey.
Trey, I just got suspended.
I married mine, and here we are, living happily ever after. The rest of the story. Emma Saylor doesn't remember a lot about her mother, who died when Emma was 12. Now it's just her and her dad, and life is good. And life is good, if a little predictable, until she is unexpectedly sent to spend this summer with her mother's family that she hasn't seen since she was a little girl. When Emma arrives at North Lake, she realizes there are actually 2 very different communities there. Her mother grew up in working class North Lake, while her dad spent summers in the wealthier Lake North Resort. The more time Emma spends there, the more she feels she is also divided. To her father, she is Emma, but to her new family, she is Saylor, the name her mother always called her. Then there's Rue, the boy who was her very best friend when she was little. It's hard not to get caught up in the magic of North Lake, and Saylor finds herself falling under Rue's spell as well. For Saylor, it's like a whole new world is opening up to her. But when it's time to go back home, which side of her, Emma or Saylor, will win out? That sounds good, huh, babe?
Nobody knows.
Don't even lie. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Third, 4 of the Chestnut series. Read this already. Ate it up. My favorite is Theo and Winter. So. Normal people.
You don't think it was...
You spray Disney spray. You rocking the Magic Band. Are you trying to tell me something?
Yeah.
Did you book us a trip?
We leave tomorrow.
Don't fucking play like that. Another series I bought to start.
So, I told you next time you get to come, so
I really don't even have no clue what this is about. So, hey, so that don't go right there. This goes right here.
You can't play with Trey no more.
Next to you, this is about friends who restore a bus, I believe. Yep, a school bus. So, pretty sure they fall for each other. Also picked up Torn, The Heart Wants What the Heart Wants. Don't we know that's true? When I was 5 years old, I told Torn Grace, babe, listen to this one, okay? I told Torn Grace we were going to get married someday. He'd been my closest friend, my protector, and my rock since the day I was born. But during my senior year, our relationship slowly changed. Silly conversations morphed into serious heart-to-hearts. Innocent friendships turned into stolen glances. Then one day, an unexpected kiss changes everything. While that kiss was all I've ever dreamed of, it knocked Tor clear off his axis. His strong moral compass makes it impossible for him to accept our feelings for each other. Because not only am I 18 and 15 years younger than him, I'm the one person he should never ever want. Tor is my father's best friend.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. And that, like, you gonna read that book? Like, do you know how fucking weird that is?
What's weird about it? The age gap or the daddy's
The fact is that he's been the one since she was born. Like, that's fucking books about pedophilia.
Well, it wasn't until she was 18.
That's bullshit. That's pedophilia, bro.
Well, shit, man. All the little raindrops. Surviving the present means revisiting the past. So this is about Noelle and Evan. They were kidnapped. Neither of them know why they were chosen. Evan's father got away with killing Noelle's mother, effectively ruining her family when the death was ruled an accident. Despite the connection that should have made them enemies, the teens instead unite to face their other common denominators, their abductors. Noelle and Evan survive one sadistic circumstance after another, eventually making a harrowing escape. But every happy ending comes at a price. Years later, Evan, now a private investigator, revisits the crime when he learns it may be ongoing. He reaches out to Noelle for help, and they discover that the answers lie with a man known only as the Collector. To close their case and solve the ones that followed, Noelle and Evan must unmask this mysterious spectator, the only man who knows enough secrets to take their captor down. And it's probably his daddy, huh? What you think, Seth?
I don't know.
Then we have If We Were Villains, a little dark academia.
Be better if y'all wouldn't be holding hands so fucking much.
So Oliver is released for jail. You talking to me?
No.
The man who put him there is waiting at the door. Detective Colburn wants to know the truth. And after 10 years, Oliver is finally ready to tell it. A decade ago, Oliver is one of 7 young Shakespearean actors at Delcher Classical Conservatory, a place of keen ambition and fierce competition. In this secluded world of firelight and leather-bound books, Oliver and his friends play the same roles on stage and off. Hero, villain, tyrant, temptress, ingenue, I don't know, and extra. But in their 4th and final year, good-natured rivalries turn ugly. And on opening night, real violence invades the students' world of make-believe. In the morning, the 4th years find themselves facing their very own tragedy and their greatest acting challenge yet, convincing the police, each other, and themselves that they are innocent. Then we have the most fun we've ever had. This is Marilyn Connolly and David Sorensen fall in love in the 1970s. They are blithely ignorant of all that awaits them. By 2016, their 4 radically different daughters are in a state of unrest. Wendy, widowed, young, soothes herself with booze and younger men. Violet, a litigator turned stay-at-home mom, battles anxiety and self-doubt. Liza, a neurotic and newly tinctured professor, finds herself pregnant with a baby she's not sure she wants by a man she's not sure she loves. And Grace, the dawdling youngest daughter, begins living a lie that no one in her family even suspects. With the arrival of Jonah Bennett, the child placed for adoption by one of the daughters 15 years before, the Sorensens will be forced to reckon with the rich and varied tapestry of their past. Years marred by adolescent angst, infidelity, and resentment, but also the what the fuck? How you say that word, babe?
Press play.
Transcendent. What?
Press play. Get it out. Get press play.
Transcendent. What?
Transcendent.
That's what I said.
Transcendent, not trans. Transcendent.
Transcendent moments of joy that make everything else worthwhile.
Transcendent.
That's what I said. Transcendent.
Ta.
Ta. Young Rich Widows. 1985 Rhode Island. A private jet carrying 4 partners of a Providence law firm crashes outside New York City, killing all aboard. Outside New York City, killing all aboard, but leaving behind more questions than answers, and setting the stage for 4 widows to find the truth. along for the ride. Anna and the French Kiss. Put that one up there because I'm about to read you, boo. And a little ray of sunshine. So now we're gonna fill all of these up with all the books that are currently on the floor over yonder in the corner. But my babies are going on this shelf. Actually, I really wanted these boys on the top. And okay.
And obviously I know it's not ranked, but for some reason like I forgot.
My girl can stay up there.
Fucking proximity mine.
Brittany, it's Brittany, bitch. This is gonna be in no particular order right now. Like, I'm not doing this in any type of genre, theme, nothing right now, because then I'd have to start digging for those over there. And looks like I kind of got some type of theme going right there.
See back in the broken building over the way.
Whoa. Okay. The nanny. Girl, I really should just put this in some type of something, but that'll give me something to do on the weekend. Abby Jimenez really needs to go with all the Abby Jimenez, right? Another one. Hi. What's up?
My brother told me a joke. I laughed to tears.
You good? You good, my good man? Got Abby right there.
The mother rabbit noticed an eagle flying.
We're gonna put these